Okay guys, oh my gosh, my outpost has arrived. So let's unlock this thing. Aloha Mora! Oh, yay! They are here. Oh my gosh, they are finally here. The Miniverse Make It Mini Potions. This is the Harry Potter style. And there's lots of teeny tiny little potions to make. And I am so excited. Oh, so many. So many. So let me pull these out and we'll see which ones we've got. Okay, so it looks like I do have one duplicate, and that is by looking at the pinholes. If you don't know what pinholes are, I think most people who are into Miniverse know what pinholes are already, but pinholes, depending on where the hole is on the packaging, will tell you what's inside. Like this one is down here on this corner. This one is right there. And then this one is a little harder to see, but it is right there. Excuse my fingernails, I've got black paint on my hands. And then this one is, I don't remember where this one was. Okay, that one was right there. You can't hardly see it, but yeah, it's there. So these two have pinholes in the same spots, and the rest of them will be unique. So yay! So I did order these. I pre-ordered these on Amazon probably a couple of weeks ago, and they just came in today, and today is Friday. The Friday before I put this video out. So, let me see. What is today? The 26th of July. So when I first ordered them from Amazon, it said that they would be delivered on August 12th. So they came in early, so I'm super excited about that. So they had their live on TikTok, and they did sell some of pre-order on TikTok. I'm not sure when those are shipping out, but probably pretty soon. And I think what they didn't sell on their TikTok, then they maybe filled orders. I don't know for sure, but that's kind of what I think maybe they were waiting on. So while I was waiting for these to come, I've been working on my backdrop for my videos. This is just like a foam board that I have kind of carved into and textured the stones. So I'm making a potions classroom. So very excited about that. I've just got to do some dry brushing of some different color on there. And then I have a chimney advent calendar that I had gotten, like, I don't know, 11 years ago, that I'm working on as the table and backdrop for the potions. So we're going to have some fun. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a video on Monday, and that will be Magical Monday, miniature Magical Monday, something to that effect. And we'll just have some fun making potions. So what I'm thinking of is maybe doing one Miniverse and then perhaps making a mini potion just out of a Dollar Tree jar or something, showing you just kind of like, you know, something else you can do with it. So that may be what my episodes are, and we'll just have this fun time making potions. So I can't wait, and I'm so excited that they finally come out with their new designs. You know, their old resin was recalled because it was highly irritant for some people. And if you don't know anything about resin, that is the deal. Resin can cause sensitivities, skin allergies, respiratory allergies, irritation, that kind of thing. That's why people who work with resin usually wear gloves or a respirator, work in a well-ventilated room, etc. You want to limit your exposure. If you get any on your hands, you want to wash it off with soap and water immediately, that kind of thing. So be advised and beware that you need to look into your own safety when you're working with resin. Even though this is, you know, market it as a toy. It's, you know, in my mind, it's not a toy. It should not be for children. Like, it needs to be adult supervision, if so, and making sure they are wearing the proper PPE, because you can be sensitized, you can be allergic, you can have reactions, because these are two chemicals, or this is chemicals, and until it's cured, it is not a healthy thing for you to be messing with. So, you know, after it's cured, it becomes fine. Like, it's no longer irritant, and, you know, it's not going to cause any problems there. So just be aware of that. And yeah, so super excited. I guess I will see you guys on Monday, and we're going to get some magical potions going. So now I'm going to show you the process of creating my backdrop, if you want to see that. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so this is what I got so far. This is just a Dollar Tree foam board with the front paper taken off. And it's just foam on this side, and then it's paper on that side. And when you do that, it usually bows to the side that you've taken the paper off, just because it's such a thin board. But you can put chipboard or wood on the back and glue it down to make it stick, make it straighten up. But it's not bowing that bad, especially after I put the trim pieces on. So I still have to put the trim pieces on the edges here, and then I can start drawing the lines in. So this is just the initial phase of putting lines in, but, you know, it's a dull pencil and drawing lines into the foam. Nothing new here. But also, you know, after I get the initial layout done, then I'll go back and I'll kind of make those a little more irregular, just to make it look a little more like stone and not drawn on bricks, you know. Yeah. And then I'll take some tin foil and rough up the surface. Okay, so on this side I have already deepened the lines, and on this side I've just scored the lines. So you can kind of tell the difference in the depth, especially when you get farther back. You can actually see the depth on this, and this one kind of fades out a little bit. But what I'm doing is I'm just taking my pencil at a good angle so that I can make use of this rounded surface on the side here, pressing it down to the paper and slowly dragging it across. So one, the pencil tip deepens the channel, and then the edge of the slope of the pencil makes this kind of a more rounded edge instead of a sharp, crisp edge. So that kind of gives the block a little bit of depth. And then after I'm done doing that over the entire surface, then I'll take the ball of crumpled up tin foil and roll it around to give the block some definition. Alright, well, this is where I'm at so far. I've got all of these kind of done. I gotta do that bottom piece there, but this is the section I'm working on now. But I really love how that's looking right now. After I get done with this, I'll be painting it, and that's gonna be fun. As you can see, I've already done the texturing on this area, and it just looks really cool. Looks really like stone. It's just a ball of tin foil and wearing a glove because it will tear up your hands. And then this section has not been textured. And just roll it. It's as simple as that. Okay, I love how this is turning out, and I cannot wait to get some paint on it. Like, all the texture and the shapes and everything is just exactly what I had in mind. So, yay! On to paint. Okay, got the first layer of paint on. I've got a black chalk paint on there. You want to be careful about what you're painting your foam with, because if you use any kind of like enamel or oil-based paint, it will start to melt the foam. So I've got the first layer is the black, and after that is completely dry, even in the cracks, I can go over and do some dry brushing over the top, and that should pick up all these really fine details. So we're going to do that after all of this is dry. Alright, so there is the second coat of paint, and I'm going to be doing one more to give some good highlights, lighter color, probably some kind of a tan color to lighten it up good so it doesn't look like a dungeon. And yeah, I love how it's turning out. What do you guys think? Okay, so there is the third layer of color, and I think I'm pretty happy with it like that. But I think I am going to take a wash of black and go around the edges on the insides of the panels, just to kind of make them look more recessed and to bring out the details of the individual panels, because right now they're all kind of blending together as one, and I kind of want to bring that depth back, so I'm going to do that. Okay, I love how it turned out. I think it's perfect, and it just kind of brought those panels back a little bit so the columns could kind of come forward, and I love how it turned out. So this is going to work perfect for my background. It doesn't have to be super fancy, just something to showcase the Harry Potter style and have something behind. So anyway, so this is going to be my backdrop, and the only other thing I'm going to add is I'm working on some little chandeliers to hang on each side, just to give it a little something. And I am just using a tutorial from Bentley House Minis. She showed how to make a really cute little simple kind of medieval chandelier. But this is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and that subscribe button, and join me on Monday for Magical Miniature Monday. So see you next time.